Hello, Huskies back again with more San Jose Sharks GM mode, franchise mode commentary. Last video we finished up year 1, the regular season at least. Won the division pretty handily, 8-point lead. Finished second in the conference behind the St. Louis Blues, and finished 5th in the NHL. So overall I think a pretty productive season. Defense is really good, offense is good. Power play is really good. Penalty kill is a little suspect, 77%. That might hurt us in the playoffs, but I'm not too concerned with it. I think we'll be okay. We do tend to really favor our top 6, as I went over at the end of the last video. The point dispersal, I'm gonna go with that, is definitely among our top 6. Like I have 6 forwards who almost have 60 points. Meanwhile, at 59. And then nobody above 30 on my bottom 6. And then there's Burns, who had 67 points as a defenseman. And sorry, I'm still sick. Probably one more day of this and I'm healthy. But I sound considerably better than I did in the 2 videos ago. Gaudreau actually got to a -4, so he pulled it back. Man, that third line is still really struggling. I might have to change that. Might have to take David Jones off that third line, because I don't think he's helping it very much. But what everyone wants to see is our matchup. We have the Winnipeg Jets. Patrick Laine, Blake Wheeler, and Mark Scheifele is their first line. I know that for a fact because I just got done doing a Winnipeg GM mode. Brian Little is their second liner. Drew Stafford's the second. I mean, this team, they have a lot of scoring, especially out of that first line, though. Everyone was a 20-goal scorer. Laine had 30. They're a solid two-way team once you get to the bottom 6. They will take penalties, especially if they have Thorburn in the lineup. And Sherratt. Oh, Sherratt's hurt though, so that'll help their penalty minutes. But they have a big team, so they just spend a lot of time in the box. It's basically going to come down to shutting down that first line. If we can shut down Laine, Wheeler, and Scheifele, we beat this team. And their goaltending isn't the greatest. Pavlik and Hellebuck. I mean, their stats are good, but their overalls aren't. So I'm hoping that our team is more than prepared to take down this Winnipeg roster, who is a wildcard team with 95 points. Second place in our division at 92. So, I mean, let's come back to the Central just being dominant out west. So yeah, let's just jump right into it, man. I'm hyped. Now, the big issue that we have to keep an eye on is at the end of the year, we had the injury bug finally bit us, and we don't have Joe Pavelski for 7 days. Now, I don't know how many games that equates to. I haven't looked at the schedule. He's supposed to come back on the 18th. Game 1 is on the 11th, so if I go to... He is ideally going to miss the first 4 games, at least. I'll be hesitant to bring him back, because I don't want him to get hurt again. Because I'm gonna need him, but let's hop in, man. Let's see how we can get this done. We need a big first year here, boys. And that's not the there it is. Mark Scheifele and Paul Postma, really. Come on, fight back here. Alright, well, we really didn't do much of anything that period. We had 9 shots, they had 10. Hey, Brendan Dillon on the board, let's go. Oh, power play. This is where our penalty kill might hurt us. Long power play. Alright, good kill. Impressive kill. We're getting out fucking played. Pretty bad. I really hope our scoring isn't that affected by Pavelski getting hurt, but it might be. Oh, power play. This is where we make our money. Oh, couldn't get the job done. Oh, Mirko Mueller ties it. We're going to overtime. Mueller with a clutch final minute goal. Oh, power play. Nice kill in overtime. We've evened this game out. Martin Jones is really holding down the fort since that first period. Come on, boys. Let's not go to 2 overtimes. Oh, we're going to 2 overtimes, aren't we? Oh, power play. Do we take a penalty? Nice! Jonas Donskoy, the game winner. So, I shit on our bottom 6 all year long. And look at that. I get 2 goals from my defenseman. And a goal from my third line. That's huge. That's what you need in playoff hockey right there. You need the depth to come through when the top 6 is struggling. I didn't even get to sim and Patrick Marleau's already on the board. Twice! What the fuck? Alright, 2 shots, 2 goals from Arlo. I'll go ahead and actually sim the period now. Alright, they got one back, but Yager got on the board. Chris fucking Thorburn scored. Come on, fuck you. Second period, keep it rolling. Alright, they're fighting back here. Blake Wheeler, that first line again. They have 2 goals in 2 games. There's Blake Wheeler again. They've got 3 of their team's 5 goals so far. Power play. Power play, nothing. And Patrick Laine, 4 of their 6. On power play. Our power play was money all year. Nice, Tomas Hertl. Bottom 6 power coming through in the clutch again. We're going back to overtime. Nice, Daniel Sedin gets on the board. Nice, big win. Started off strong, blew the lead. Oh, Brent Burns is hurt though. How long is Burns out for? Or is it just like a day-to-day thing? I think it's just a day-to-day thing. Joe Pavelski's back. I'm not going to put him in until I see that recovery sign. So we're going to take a gamble here and play game 3 without him. I think we'll be okay. Just need another good start. Alright, we're off shooting him. It's okay. Alright, 1-1. Logan Couture, Matthew Perreault. Not bad. They dominated that period though. Power play. Come on, we gotta get a power play goal here at some point. No, game 3 is not the game for that. Another one? Come on, we have barely any shots this game. Another 3 power plays in the 3rd period and we can't score on any of them. Nice. Donskoy again. Fucking playoff clutch Donskoy. 2 gills, 2 game winners. We're up 3-0 on the Winnipeg Jets. They're very close games though, man. Very close games. Is Pavelski back? San Jose Barracuda have gained locker room chemistry. Show me Joe Pavelski. Alright, Brent Burns is healthy. Show me Joe Pavelski. Alright, Pavelski's not back, so I'm not going to play him until he's healthy. As upsetting as that may be, I don't think we need him. Oh boy, 3-1. Fucking Chris Thorburn again. Yager out on the board. Alright, it's okay. We'll fight back. Chip away. Oh, alright, Yager with another one. Couture, Hertl. Nice. I think Winnipeg's goaltending is really hurting him. As I say that, Ryan Jones gives up another one. I mean, 30 shots, 4 goals. So it's not terrible, especially since we're not getting any offensive zone time. That was probably a one-timer from Little, I'm assuming. Power play, come on. Oh, long power play. Come on. Nothing. No luck on a power play this series. Going to overtime. We're going to overtime. 42-25 in shots. 43. Come on. 46. Martin Jones, man. Alright, we're up to 30. We're kind of fighting back here. I think I'm going to intervene and watch the second overtime if we get there. Logan Couture shuts me up. Sweep. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Very nice. We managed to out the Winnipeg Jets in 4 straight, all 1-goal games, 2 overtime games. Jonas Donskoy with 2 game winners. We're the only series done. Philadelphia might sweep the New Jersey Devils. That'd be impressive, man. I don't understand how the fucking Flyers are good in this thing, man. Let me go put Pavelski in the lineup before I forget. We're only at 8 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and do the second series this video as well. I'm going to hit best lines. Pavelski, Sedin, Marleau, Couture, yep. Donskoy, Hertl, and... where was Donskoy at? Was he on the 4th line? No way. Hey man, he's playing well. He's going to stay on that 3rd line. If that's the case. I think I had David Jones on the 3rd line, and Donskoy was playing with Goudreau and Tierney. I mean, Hertl's an 87. Shit, man. Look at that shot. Is this Morale? It's gotta be Morale. I gotta go check progression real quick. I know this is kind of off the beaten path, but I want to see if that's statistical growth or if it's morale growth. Because if that's statistical growth, that's exactly what we need. Natural growth, natural growth, natural growth, natural... Nice, it's all natural growth. Sick. That means Thomas Hertl can be our second line center whenever Big Joe decides to cut it down. And Hertl's only 23, so he can kind of lead the retool once we get there. But for now, the Stanley Cup. Focus on the cup. Pavelski's back. We're 100% healthy. Hopefully we get, we get the Pacific Division, which is the weakest division in the NHL right now. At least in terms of EA. The Atlantic's probably the weakest division in terms of real hockey. And we get the Arizona Coyotes, who started off the season really well. Like, we were fighting with them to take the first playoff spot, but they kind of cooled off. I mean, still had 43 wins. 30 less goals than us, 20 more goals against. We're almost 20 goals less power plays on 40 less attempts. Penalty kills about the same, and they've taken 40 more penalties. They're 3-6-1 to end the season, so they struggled. This Arizona shouldn't even be a playoff team. They're like 3 years ahead of schedule. Let's see how they're doing it. Arizona. Ekman Larson with 74 points. Wow. Domi, Hansel, Reeder, Duclair, McGinn, Stone, Holland, Doan, White, Richardson, Bolin, Bermistra, Shen. So no Datsuk. I wonder if these are the rosters that are removed him, or if he's just not on the NHL team. Christian Dvorak with 20 goals in the AHL. Sorry, Dvorak's somebody that never progressed for me in one of my first ones I did. I have this team, a lot of depth scoring, a lot of minuses. Like Shane Doan's a minus 26. I don't know how this team is a playoff team. Is it the goaltending? Not really. 264, 292. This team isn't all that impressive. I'll be shocked if we lose this series, but at the same time, if you followed along with any of my other GM modes, you know this is a series that we are primed to lose. And when I say primed to lose, like, we're gonna get swept. Alright, Daniel Sedin, early start, I like it. Alright, Sedin again, he's got 2, we're out shooting him 27-16. This is the start I anticipated. Power play, ooh, good kill. Good kill by Arizona. They're fighting to stay in this game right now. Another power play. Another big kill. I mean, they haven't gotten a shot this entire third period. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a couple. All it's going to take is one, though. This 1 goal lead. Shit. Martin Jones got to stand tall back there. He's not getting a lot of work. Nice. Melker Carlson. Dagger. Joe Thornton. Dagger. 4-1. Nice. First win this playoff season that was not by 1 goal, which is nice. Go ahead and sim to the next game, and we will keep it rolling. I have to cough, so excuse me for a moment. There we go, that's better. Alright, let's go. Game 2. In the Shark Tank. Tomas Hertl. Big start again. I like it. 19 shots in the first period. Chris Tierney gets one. 30 shots for 2 periods. We are dominating these Coyotes. Like I said, I think they're just too ahead of schedule. They're too young, they're too inexperienced. Yager with the shitty angle goal. That's a Mike Smith goal right there. Sorry if you're an Arizona fan, but I cannot stand Mike Smith. He's a giant, overrated crybaby. Granted, that comes a lot from being a Blackhawks fan, but there's a 3-0 win. We are rolling these Coyotes right now. How did our locker room chemistry go down? We just swept it towards 6-0 in the playoffs so far. Game 3 in Arizona. Come on, keep it going. Martin Jones, you're on a tear right now. Ooh, 1-1. All right, so they're playing better at home. Brendan Dillon gets one. Oh, all right. Tie game after 2. That's close. They've already had the most shots they've had all series in this one game. Maybe home ice is just enough to get Arizona going. Come on. Come on. Get one. Let's not go to overtime. I don't want to go to overtime. Come on, where's Donskoy? Where's my Oh, I hit the wrong button. Well, there's a 2-1 win for Arizona. My bad. I hit the A button instead of the X button. Fuck. Alright, it's okay. 2-1. We are human. We are supposed to lose at some point. We weren't going to go 16-0 in the playoffs. Here we go. Game 4. Answer right back. Get like 2 or 3 in the first. Really step on their throats. Alright, they got 2. Vlasic got 1. Reeder and Murphy. It's alright. We'll get it back in a second. Alright, or they're just gonna step on our throats. 5-1 going into the third. Damn. That was probably a pull for Martin Jones. Brent Burns gets on the board, so I mean, it's 5-2. Yeah, I think we checked out of this game at 5-1. Tobias Reeder gets another one. Alright, so 6-2. That's harsh. Alright, we got this. We're okay. Back to San Jose where we dominated the games. Maybe we're just a home playoff team. Get those towels going. Come on. Come on. Big game here. Alright, 1-1. Patrick Marleau on the board. Hansel, bad angle. Come on. There we go. Big second period. Tierney, Pavelski, and Sedin. That's what we needed right there. Oh, Shane Doan. Another bad angle goal. Come on, Jones. Alright. Keep it rolling. Just don't play to lose. Nice, Pavelski. Power play goal. Oh, Josh Joris? Really? Is that a short-handed goal, too? How do you let Josh Joris fucking score? From the point, of all things. Like, Martin Jones, you gotta make that save, buddy. It's okay. We got this. 5-3. 3 games to 2. Back to Arizona. Can we please get through these Coyotes, man? These bad teams are the scariest ones to go through. There's some reason come playoff time they're amazing. Alright, 0-0. Come on, get a goal. There we go. Melker Karlsson from a bad angle. Another Mike Smith goal right there. Although I guess it's a Martin Jones goal with how this series is going. Alright, we're down. We haven't given up a shot all third period. Brent Burns gets on the board. Giving up 2 shots this period so far. We're just all over them. Nice, Joe Thornton gets another one. Nice, Daniel Sedin gets another one. And that's GG. We gave up, what, 4 shots that third period? We gave up 4 shots to our 14. God damn. Laying it down. We got the Minnesota Wild, which is the team I wanted to play. And in the West, we've got the Florida Panthers and the Washington Capitals. Interesting. Very interesting. Stat Central. I want to look at my playoff stats so far for my team. Obviously, it's our top 6 again. Actually, we've got a little more. We have a little more variety in our point scoring this time. 10 points for Couture and Yager. Nice. 8 for Sedin. Like Couture not to be in minus, but I'll take it. Brendan Dillon, who was a minus for a lot of the regular season. No, he was a plus. Justin Braun and Paul Martin are struggling a bit, but Paul Martin is bad because he's upset still. Not much I can do about that. That was my own fault. Martin Jones is struggling in a few games, but overall 2-12. He's 8-1. Thomas Greiss got the other loss. How did he get a loss without giving up a goal? Oh, they must have gave up an empty netter. That sucks. He came in relief, made 13 saves, and got the loss. So 8-1, 926, 2 shutouts, and Martin Jones playing well. Alright, but I'm gonna end it there. Next video we will take on the Minnesota Wild. I will wait until next video to go over the team. As always, comment your predictions for how I'm gonna do against the Wild, who I'm gonna play in the Stanley Cup, and will I beat that team in the Stanley Cup? Because I'm probably gonna do the second half of the playoffs next video. I don't like to do like 10-minute videos because my playoff rounds are short. But yeah, comment that. Remember to leave a like. We're going for that cup, boys. And as always, thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow. Or no, I will see you. I don't remember when this series comes out. This series comes out on Saturday. So I will see you Tuesday for the rest of the playoffs.